The one?
That's the one, yeah.
Stay balanced. I met at this like really full on Mike Nolan bloke that was like 40 years Mike Nolan. He drives trucks and everything.
I know too many like Mike Nolans.
And I was like, thinking he's just on the piss all the time, and because he was a big built bloke, and I like thought, oh yeah, so you like have a few beers or whatever when you like driving the trucks and that, or like get a big steak and all. He's like, nah mate, just eat me fruits, me nuts, bottles of water. Every now and again I have a chicken barmy at a pub, you know, but stay healthy mate, and things will never be better. He was probably like,
awesome.
I even used.
He was like that.
Yeah, he was. This bloke was even inspiration for the actual character Mike Nolan, because they sounded the same anyway. So his mannerisms and the way he said things added on to the character. So if you,
I love it.
If you heard him say, what he used to always say, fucking, you know what it's like, Jarrad, mate, like fucking, like he'd be telling me about the cops and stuff and how he doesn't like cops, and he's just like, and the fucking cop, the other day, it's like, you know what it's like, Jay. You know what it's like, don't you? Like, I was like, yeah. I know. He's like, you know what's going on. He's just like, he used to always just say that.
Like the cops.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't have that. But
but that's why.
Yeah.
That's where the inspiration comes from. It all makes sense now.
Yeah. And like I've said before, like, I don't know what we're talking about now, but like the characters, like, they're all their voices, they're all based off like real people.
That's what I was actually going to ask you. So is each character inspired from?
They're not inspired by one person. It's inspired by a collective.
Okay. So do you have any characters that is based on like one specific
Just one
person?
That's a good question. But
is that a new one that you got coming up?
Yeah, there's this. Yeah, Yeah, he's based on one person. This bloke.
I saw a video of this guy. He's hilarious. He's a cartoon character.
Yeah. I'm making this. Spoilers. I'm making this new character. He's got to be a brand new protagonist in a new project that I'll be working on in future. Basically, he's just this like full-on farmer Aussie dude with like an Akuba and everything. He's like tall and like probably he looks about 60 or 70, but he's still going strong. And he talks a bit like this, mate. It's kind of like the devil in one of the episodes that I've already made. I made the devil. He's got the same voice as him.
Boy, devil, you want to turn to this?
Mate, no, don't call it the devil's lettuce for nothing.
Check out these fucking cokeheads. Absolute filthy, no good fucking drug addicts, mate. Is that mate? Yeah, mate.
It's just this place that I go camping to all the time, and he owns the property of this campsite, and you pay $20 and he'll let you camp on his land, and he gets your firewood and everything. And I was picking shrooms on his property one time, and I was just like going through the grass, and he saw me from really far away, and he's just driving up on his like big white ute with his dogs in the back, and he just yells out, "Oh, you lost your keys or something?" I'm cracking up like, nah, they're just mushrooms. And he's like, oh, don't have too many of them, mate. Don't have too many of them. We got some datura flowers up in the homestead. I'm like, oh, nah.
I love he tells you, don't eat too many mushrooms, but
have
some
some
datura.
datura.
I've got some hectic fucking...
You're bloody into them, you'll get into the datura flowers, it'll be alright. And like, it'd show off by showing you how good his hearing is, but like he just knows how his land works. Like, it'll be just dead quiet. And I'll be talking to him like, oh, so how big's your property? How many acres is there? He's like, is that a dog I hear barking? You hear nothing at all. Must be just Cousin Warren's dog down the end of the valley. He's like, we're not hearing any dog. Like, you've got super hearing. Like, you just
proper
got,
bushman.
Proper sight as well, because he like
Definitely.
he gets campers coming in. You got to ring him up to book, and then he comes over. He just sees a caravan just so far away over the hills, over this like dirt road. He just sees this caravan coming up. She goes, "Who's this fella? You're supposed to be here at bloody 5 o'clock. It's bloody 6 now. He's bloody must have got lost down on that road down in bloody Chihuahua." But oh man, so I'm making a character out of this dude. I won't tell you anymore, but just remember that voice, and you'll know that he's
awesome,
a real person.
Okay, so that guy is based on a specific character that you've met in real life, and then everyone else kind of like a more of an archetypical thing.
Yeah, like
Mike Nolan.
Nolan. You
hundreds of Mike
yeah,
Nolans.
you'll know a Mike Nolan somewhere.
Definitely.
Big Lez. There's a lot of Lez's out there. Like seriously, Quinnen is also like kind of like.
Is Big Lez like a dad figure?
He's a dad figure, like the kind of bloke that stands out. Like
he's always angry.
Yeah, he's always pissed off about something. Like he's just not having the best day. But he just the kind of bloke that if you're skating in your street and stuff, he'll be like out in his lawn, just like looking at you, like by the fucking mailbox, just with his hands on his hips, just like giving you a look.
I smell marijuana. You been smoking pot, Quinnen? Huh? Fuck, Dad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. The Sasquatch is it's about time you fucking became a man, Quinnen. I was starting to get worried. Fire up another, boys. Let's make Quinnen green out. Oh, fuck yeah, it's making pass out.
Sassy even. I've met a couple of sassy characters, but no one can be sassy because sassy is an 11th dimensional being. And sassy is... He is it.
Yeah.
He is it. And, but his voice, I've heard his voice so many times from people like, "G'day mate, how you going?" Or "Yeah, no."
What are you talking about?
Like I've even got a mate that I see on the reg that like talks like this, man. Or nothing much, just gone surfing.
So true, man.
Yeah.
I had a few of those mates growing up.
Yeah.
You know, and they're always stoners. It's like a specific stoner.
Oh, everyone's
Aussie
a
thing.
stoner.
Yeah, everyone's a stoner, but like I don't know. There's something about that particular voice, man.
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah. And it's like when I come up with these voices, I didn't like make them up on the spot. I'm imitating real life people because I've seen them so many times. I'll just start using their charisma. Like there's even a bloke that I've
like the essence of their character.
Like the bloke I was telling you about, who I've been like hanging with every now and again. Come like in the night with all my mates. He's like a bit older bloke, and he just comes up to you and just goes, he always points to you like this, like with the knuckle, like he just always taps you like, it's good to see you there, Jarrad. Fine character like yourself. They're coming out on this fine evening that we've got here. What would you like to do? Would you like to indulge, or would you like to go to the local watering hole, as they call it, there, Jarrad? Every time I'm talking to him, it's just the same movements, same pose,
same mannerisms,
same sentences. I actually did his impression to him. Like I was like, "Hey mates, how's your night going? Specific character like yourself." And he just goes, "Oh, Jarrad, yes, it's pretty good there, my friend." So it was just like two of him talking, and he couldn't even tell that I was like doing like impersonation of him because he was just like, well, fucked at the time, but like,
of course,
yeah,
as you do.
Oh, it was good fun. But I do that all the time. I always imitate people, and this bloke on the farm is my new target. What's his name? I think his name's Neil. But I'm gonna call his I was like just his mannerisms being like, "Oh Neil, how was your last weekend? Well, I heard it was pretty busy on fucking New Year's, mate. I was flat out like a lizard drinking."
Because the lizard goes flat.
Yeah. If you're not from Australia, when lizards drink, they like go to they're worldwide lizards, but like when you walk,
only Aussies will probably know this.
Yeah, the Australian lizards, when they walk over to a pond, they like just flatten themselves out, and just start licking
flat
out like a lizard drinking, mate. Flat out.
That's the best analogy.
Yeah, I cracked up when he like. This is where I get this shit from. Like I get
there's inspiration from everywhere.
Inspiration, yeah.
And how's your inspiration like? How's it evolved over time versus like when you first started doing Big Lez? Because I noticed, especially Tumor Island 2, that's when I had like a whole new level of respect for your work. Because it's went a whole other layer, man.
It's because I was on a whole nother level.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that was something else. That was something else there, Tom.